Quiet leadership is still leadership. Strategic leadership, intentional leadership, integrator leadership. And if you feel that pull, trust it. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Quiet Leaders podcast. Today, we're talking about one of my favorite topics because it's the moment that so many of the people that I work with reach before their business takes off. And that is, how do you know you're ready to step into offering integrator services? Maybe you've been thinking about it. Maybe you're already doing parts of it, but haven't claimed the identity yet. Maybe your clients are hinting at you that you're more than just a VA or more than an OBM. This episode is going to help you get real clarity so you know exactly where you stand and whether the integrator path is your next aligned step. So let's get into it. One of the first signs that you're ready to offer integrator services is this. You're no longer completing just tasks anymore. You're actually thinking about the whole business. You're not just in ClickUp marking things complete. Instead, you're thinking, why are we doing this? How does this support the bigger goal? What is the most efficient way for us to get from point A to point B? And what needs to happen for this to actually work? That shift from task-doer to strategic thinker is one of the biggest signals that you are naturally stepping into an integrator mindset. Integrators are the bridge. We take a visionary's idea and we turn it into a plan. We can see how everything is connected. We really see that bigger picture, and we know how to bring it to life. So if you've been thinking this way without even realizing it, congrats, you are already doing the work. And another big sign that you're ready is you're doing the job already, but just under a different title. Maybe you're currently calling yourself a virtual assistant, an executive assistant, an online business manager, a project manager, or something in between. But behind the scenes, you're actually guiding your clients strategically, helping them make decisions, fixing operational gaps they don't see, giving recommendations instead of waiting for instructions, leading projects instead of reacting to tasks, and communicating like a second brain. If your clients are leaning on you in ways that go far beyond your current title, it's not an accident. Your integrator instincts have already kicked in. And sometimes the only thing missing is the language, the confidence to claim the role and the rate that actually matches your contribution. Now, this next one is also a really big sign. And most of us reach a stage similar to this in our business where we're suddenly juggling 6, 8, maybe even 10 clients, and it's starting to feel impossible. And not because you aren't capable, but because your brain can no longer hold the mental load of that many businesses anymore. Integrator work is deep work. It's strategic work. It's partner level work. And at this level, trying to support too many people really dilutes your effectiveness. So if you've been feeling, I want fewer clients, but I want to support them more deeply, I don't want the mental load of 8 different visions, I want to create a bigger impact with fewer businesses. This is a clear sign that you're ready for the integrator model. The model where most people work with 2 to 3 aligned clients at a premium level. Now, you don't need more clients, you just need the deeper, more aligned work. Another sign is that you are ready to get out of the weeds. You don't necessarily want to set up every workflow anymore. You don't want to be the one inside the inbox. You don't want to be the person doing every single task. Instead, You want to lead the team, direct the plan, make decisions, support your visionary at a higher level, and help shape the direction of the business. You want to guide the work and not always be the person doing the work. This shift from implementer to leader of the implementation is one of the clearest signs you're ready for integrator services. Now, this next one, if you've been feeling like you're maxed out, if every month is capped because you're trading time for money, if you're realizing that the depth of your support you give deserves more than an hourly rate, then you are stepping into integrator territory. Integrator services aren't priced by the hour. They're priced by strategic thinking, partnership, leadership, decision-making, operational oversight, the value of supporting a business at its core. You are paid for who you are, not how fast you type. Now, there is a time and place for hourly, but I teach my integrator model with a retainer package, which I can go deeper into that in another episode. But the next sign, almost everyone who becomes an integrator hits this point. You want your work to matter more. You want to see the full ripple effect of your support. You want to take ownership of the bigger picture outcomes. You truly want to help a visionary build something meaningful. You want to influence decision-making, not just complete the tasks after the decisions are made. This desire to create meaningful impact is an integrator instinct. So when you're really feeling like, I don't just want to do these tasks anymore, I really want to make a bigger impact, that is another clear sign that the integrator path is meant for you. Finally, and this one is often overlooked, you have your own mission, your own standards, your own vision for your business. You're no longer operating like a helper. You're stepping into leadership. You're thinking, who do I want to support? What type of visionary lights me up? What kind of business do I want to run? What level of responsibility feels aligned for me? What income level am I ready for? When you have clear preferences, when you have values guiding your decisions, when you're not just reacting, but intentionally directing your business, you're not just a contractor anymore. You're becoming a leader, and leaders are integrators. So if you're listening to this and saying, that's me, I'm already doing that, I'm ready for more, I want this 2 to 3 client model, I'm done being behind the scenes in a role that doesn't match my contribution, then yes, you are ready. You are absolutely ready to offer integrator services. And if you're feeling that pull, I want to invite you into our next 6-week Integrator Sprint, which is kicking off January 5th. This is a live implementation-focused sprint, which is designed to help you claim your integrator identity with confidence, map out your 2 to 3 client premium service model, package your offers so they reflect the actual level of support you provide, and start positioning yourself as a strategic partner and not just support. If this episode is landing, this sprint is the next best step. You can click on the link in the show notes for all of the details and to save your spot for the January 5th start date. Quiet leadership is still leadership. Strategic leadership, intentional leadership, integrator leadership. And if you feel that pull, trust it. I will see you in the next episode.